Connecting with Lprato Liphuko and of course Sihle Majola from African Fashion International as they break down how their annual Fashion Week event is being transformed into a visceral virtual experience that's taking place from the 12th to the 14th of November. And our favorite personal trainer, the honest PT, Jared Mustard, takes us through a core blasting workout that we can all do from the comfort of our very own homes. Now, in honor of the US presidential elections, let's choose to celebrate great leaders today. So who have been some of your favorite throughout history? Now, South Africa, this is quite a topical conversation right now, so please do make sure to use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments, and we'll be reading them through as the show continues. But for now, let's get into all things fashion. Now, 2020 has seen us and the rest of the globe encounter many challenges, but inevitable innovation and monumental metamorphosis of our fashion industry has come a long way as a result of all this change. So African Fashion International has used these new events as their new age to take advantage as they reset, reimagine and reinvent the way that they're going to view the 2020 AFI Fashion Week Joburg virtual showcase. Now joining us now via Zoom to share more is AFI's designer program manager, Lprato Liphuko, and of course the e-commerce manager, Sihle Majola. Welcome to the Loft, guys.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Balisa. Thank you, Balisa.
Now, it's so lovely to just touch base and know that AFI has not gone anywhere in light of COVID and all. But if we were just to touch base as to 2020, AFI Fashion Week Joburg is going virtual this time around. So tell us why you've taken this decision.
Well, Balisa, AFI is not the first time for it going virtual. We've actually went down this road once in 2017 and then also in the last day of March, AFI Fashion Week, Cape Town in March 2020. So one of the reasons why we're going down this path is because of the global pandemic that has really rocked the entirety of the world in terms of how we do business and has caused a massive technological transformation, but also caused lots of problems within the economy. The second thing that we're doing this is because we want to help designers continue to have access to markets so that they can be able to grow their businesses. Because one of the big major pillars of AFI is to grow small businesses. And one of the last things is that we want to really foster creativity and be able to make sure that we're creating hope within the economy through our virtual fashion show. But going completely virtual is something that has been quite a driver for the organization as a fourth IR initiative that was started before the pandemic had started.
Absolutely. In fact, I do remember gearing up for the Cape Town leg in the beginning of this year. We were decked out. We were ready to show up at the CTICC. Kodwa kwathiwa, hold up. We have to observe COVID-19 health restrictions first. So I love the fact that you're just paying homage to this over in Johannesburg now. So AFI is home for African creatives. So how do you support the creative industry during these challenging times?
Well, we've done quite a bit for the creative industry. When the pandemic really started, we were the first in terms of reaching out to designers to help them get their relevant certificates for them to continue doing business through the pandemic. Yeah. We've also done face mask initiatives to just help designers be able to make some funds for themselves during that difficult period of time. We've also been able to grow running master classes that taught about how to overcome the pandemic, how to build e-commerce businesses, how to be able to just be sustainable as an organization throughout that period of time. So AFI has really been doing the groundwork during that period to make sure that designers are able to maintain themselves and really grow during the tough times of pandemic.
Absolutely. You know, normally on Afternoon Express, we focus our Thursday shows on all things fashion and creativity. And the one thing that we keep hearing our designers saying is they do feel a lack of support and a lack of, I suppose, hope moving forward. So it's so lovely to see organizations such as yourselves celebrating what is local and lekker. And not only that, but supporting them, plugging into that industry. So what can the rest of us as South Africans look forward to when it comes to this coming AFI Fashion Week?
Well, we're excited. Excuse me. We're really excited to be letting everyone know about the schedule of AFI Joburg Fashion Week. We are bringing on board new emerging designers that we sourced and selected for the platform. And these include five designers by the names of Anita Makhetla, that's the fast track program, and we've got Lesedi Bakwalanya, we've got Taku Dlamini, we've got a few others. Siditi, Urban Zulu, and then we've also got the established designers. So established designers are designers that we've had on the platform historically, and we're so privileged to still have them on the platform, knowing how businesses have been so negatively affected by the pandemic. So the likes of David Dale, the likes of Kaduchi, the likes of Malcolm Kluk, and Gavin Raja, all very talented designers.
Absolutely. You know, as soon as you started speaking about fashion and designers, Upalisa has to just check herself to make sure that, okay, am I representing everything that you stand for as a brand, as AFI? You know, a lot of us do look at fashion shows and we want to always check out who's on the front row, who's in the front seat, because that is the cream of the crop, essentially, within the entertainment industry and the creative space. So if we were to now take this idea of being front row onto that very next level and take it virtual, where can we find out more information to secure our seat in that front row?
Well, you do one of two things. You can go to our main website, which is africanfashioninternational.com, so that you can be able to view some of the schedule that we have. You can also be able to go to events at AFI, which is, you can see right above here, and you can then be able to book your seat there. You'll be able to see the kind of programs we have, for instance, the master classes that we have on the 12th of November, which will ideally be speaking about creativity and inclusivity, diversity within the industry. You'll also be able to notice that we have Tribe Boutique, which will be quite something new within the industry, where every designer who will be showcasing during Fashion Week will also be able to purchase their items as you see them on the runway. So we are merging together quite a number of things, where it's runway to online shop, and you can be able to just engage, purchase, and be able to celebrate that. You can also be able to go to our social media handles, which is on Instagram is AFI_SA, on Twitter is also AFI_SA, and then on Facebook, just African Fashion International. And you can find more information about what's happening. So you can see which designers will be happening, because we're dropping names of designers that are going to be showcasing at Fashion Week, and you can just people can get more information about what exactly we are in terms of offering during the next 3 days of Fashion Week.
Sounds very, very... Yeah, Lprato.
I would like to mention that there's a program that we're very proud of, which is the Fast Track program, where we bring on board designers who are either emerging on their own, never shown before, or graduate designers who are obviously coming out of school, and also giving them an opportunity to be mentored and developed on our platform. So we've got 6 contestants for this Fashion Week, who will obviously graduate from the program at a subsequent Fashion Week, but currently we're giving them visibility. And they are Genewe, Anita, they're also Siabonga, and Shamaira El Radebe, and also Sharon Drea. And they're from the major provinces in the country. So we're keen on new talent, unearthing them and bringing them to the fore. And they're also most welcome to contact us on the AFI Boutique website.
Wow. Okay, it seems like the opportunities here are endless, whether you want to be in the audience or showcasing your outfits. You know, just to give a little key family moment here on Afternoon Express, I too had the privilege of emceeing an AFI Fast Track fashion show in 2018, and I was dressed and decked out in Tebe Makuku, who actually is a graduate from that program, who also saw himself walking away as a winner of that Fast Track program. So I've been blessed enough to see firsthand how one's life can change with the blink of an eye just under the registration of that process and walking in that fashion show. So shout out to AFI for highlighting all this new and emerging acts. So as a South Africans, if we want to be there and be counted as a number in the audience, is the registration process simple?
Very simple. From just submitting your email address, You'll then be able to get a confirmation email, and then you'll be able to continue creating the account on the platform. And once you've done that, you'll then be able to get more information via email in terms of what exactly will be happening during the sessions, the shows, who's going to be showcasing on which date, and then you can be able to attend it. But it's quite simple as an email. It takes less than 10 seconds to apply, and you already got your confirmation and everything is sorted out.
Stunning. We have to love the digital age, making everything that much more quicker, simpler. But South Africa, there is a strap right now at the bottom of your screen, so you can just follow all of those details to know where to go and how to go about making sure you get your front row seats. Thank you so much for joining us, representatives of AFI. We definitely appreciate it. Goodbye.
Thank you
for having us.
Thank you, Palisa.
Register now to get your front row seat to the 2020 AFI Fashion Week Joburg Virtual Showcase. All you have to do is to be there. Please do register at afi.events and follow at AFI_SA on social media. But we've got so much more giveaways and fun on Afternoon Express, so much so that we'll even be touching base with Jared Mostard's muscles. I mean, we know they can perform under pressure, but the question is, can his teeth? So we're going to take him on the tooth sensitivity chill test coming up.